Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I am Hitman Kaz. Welcome back to another story. This one coming from way back in my childhood. Now, let me give you a bit of backstory to further lay the foundation. This is about my cousin Pop. And let me tell you something. I, I still to this day am so close to my cousin Pop that especially when I was a little kid, I looked to him as as an older brother figure, and we used to do so much stuff together. I'd constantly go over to his house just to play video games with him. He'd give me advice. He'd help me out in life. He he would take me places. Just he went above and beyond, uh, and he still does to this day. Just like there was nothing that he would not do for me. Like I couldn't ask for a better family member than him. Like I've always gravitated towards him for for like everything. And no matter how many times I fucked up, no matter how many times I got on his nerves, like he would never, like, honestly, I don't he would never show any anger towards me, or like, well, any true anger. There was times where I did annoy him, but like, other than that, he would never truly get pissed at me. Anyways, this is about the time where I visited his house for the first time. Now, when it came to him and his family, him and his parents, they lived in quite a few different places. They used to live at they used to live with me and my moms and whatnot. That honestly, I think that's where we became so close. Um, then then they moved to this one place that I'm about to talk about. That was literally a hop, skip, and a jump away from our high school. And to this day, that house has been torn down. And needless to say, they don't live there no more. Now, when I visited them for the first time, it was cool. We were hanging out in his room as usual, having a good time. But also, he had invited his friend over from school. And so what happened was, while him and his friend were playing the PlayStation, PS1, mind you, that's how far back it was. As far back as how old I was, I couldn't have been no older than 8 or 7. Anyways, yeah, he invited his friend over. They were playing the PlayStation for a good while, completely ignoring me, which in turn came to be a big mistake. Cause what happened was, in his room he had a poster of Allen Iverson, and I don't know what possessed me to do this, but I took his poster down and ripped it into thirds. And I literally said, one for me, one for Cuzzo, and one for his friend. Then, once he turned around and realized what I was doing, he got tight. Yo, he was so mad. Like, you ripped my poster, man. Why'd you do that? and I was like, I don't know, I thought everyone deserved a fair share, just because my family was all about sharing stuff with everybody. Like a majority of stuff I had as a kid were hand-me-downs. Matter of fact, I think I still wear hand-me-downs to this day. Anyways, so not long after that, his father drives me home, and when we get there, my mom is sitting out on the front step as usual, because this was during the summer, and during the spring and summer, my mother would always do that because she was immune to the heat, even though it wasn't that hot that day. But anyways, yeah. So then, before I went inside, we were all talking on the step, to which cousin Pop told both his father and my mother, at the same time, that I ripped this poster, and surprisingly, all they did was like slightly yell at me. I didn't get in trouble or nothing. I didn't get a whooping, nothing. All they did was yell at me, and they told me, but they did give me a lecture on how to respect people's personal property and whatnot. And how would I like it if somebody did that to my stuff? And needless to say, that's the last time I ever violated anyone's stuff. Like, because looking back at it, I was really out of line for doing that. I mean, don't get me wrong. One person could argue saying, "Oh, you were just a kid," but even as a kid, I should have knew better, because even as a kid, I used to be very territorial with my stuff, to the point where like I would have serious issues with my little sister or my little brother touching my stuff, and like I would bogard my room, even though they both slept in there at one point, because I had bunk beds. But yeah, it was I started to respect other people's property after that. But that's going to do it for this story. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and chill with your boy. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead, hit the like button, comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can never miss a new video. And until next time, by the way of Struggle Vision Productions, I am the Hitman Kaz. I'll see y'all later. Peace.